Alright guys, welcome back again. Alright, let me talk to you, Sakura, one more time.
あの、
I had Saber away in the classroom because she was a little hard on the eyes. She looks different from what you're used to. Waking up from a long sleep is mentally draining enough for you, so I had them wait somewhere else. Anyway, please don't be surprised, okay? Alright, meet Saber. See you in a bit. I miss Saber, so... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Loud, alright. Reunite with your servant on the first and second year classroom. Library. God, it's so loud. Library. Infirmary, I came from there. Who are you? Male student. Yo, what the hell is this? I was in charge of arena maintenance and now I'm suddenly in charge of watering plants? I don't know who did this. But as soon as I get back, the moon cell's gonna hear about this. Hey dude, I don't know why you're like that too. I don't know why you got demoted. Upstairs, right? Who are you, miss? Please don't talk to me. I'm an advanced AI in treasure cleaning. I'm on a different level than you people. Wow, you... okay, wow. Good grief, you're all filthy. This school building, you masters, and that Sakura Mato who rescued you people. For a long time now, I've been advising the moon cell that we mustn't invite humans. I predicted that this kind of bug would occur. The perfection that is the moon cell can't generate errors. Any fault always lies with you humans. Thus, I will not cooperate with you people. I wish for a swift resolution from the moon cell. And all delete. A sleeping purge. You are incredibly rude. I'm just trying to see if there's a walk button here. It doesn't seem like there is. Alright, well, also I'm using D-pad, so maybe if I use the analog. Oh, she's in here. Wooden desks, green floor, and retro window frames. I'm struck by a strange sense of nostalgia. This is the year 2030. I wouldn't be able to find places like this old-timey school building has here back on Earth.
待っていたぞ、奏者よ。さくらからのレクチャーは終わったか？では、次は世の番だな。
Behind me is a voice I've heard before. This spirited voice belongs to Saber. It's only been several minutes since we reunited during our fall through that starry sky. Well, for me that reunion was just a moment ago, but for all I know, it could have been hours for her. My memory's still hazy, so I can't recall anything we did together during the Holy Grail War. Still, I'm happy we get to meet again. I say good morning in response when... Oh wow, look at her. Wedding saber. There, beaming with pride and standing tall, was a white saber. So what's up with the costume?
よくわからぬが、そなたを救い上げようと月の裏側に落ちた後、気がつくとこの姿になっていたのだ。システム変更の影響だろう。さくらはサーバント用の拘束具などと言っていたが、余はそうは思わぬ。
Well, I mean, you do have a locked chain around your neck, so there are some semblance of restraints there.
おろしたての衣服はいいものだ。ややサイズが合わぬのが難点だかな。なんというか、ピチピチするのだ。
Bursting. Bursting, she says. Not much of a surprise. She's wearing a rider suit that accentuates the lines of her body. Saber's trademark was her loose skirt. These clothes are like... As a man, I'm not really sure where to look.
そなたは男として機微が足りぬ。女が衣服を新調したのだ。こう、一声かけるのが処世術ではないか？
Apparently, Saber really wants to hear my opinion. This outfit looks good on you too. Still short as ever, I see. It looks like a wedding dress. I like both the first option and the third. And my first thought was wedding Saber too.
そうであろう、そうであろう。基本世は何でも似合うのだ。存分に目を潤わせるがよい。
I'll say this much, this Saber is not without any confidence. She is solely, highly, has a high opinion of herself, is what I want to say. I sigh a little with relief. Her clothes may be different, but this girl is unmistakably Saber. I may have forgotten many things, but I get the feeling I can deal with all my fears and worries as long as she's fighting by my side.
任せるがよい。世はそなたの剣。そなたは世の命。この先何やろうと、世はそなたのもの。好きに扱うがよい。逆もまた真だがな。さて、では探索を始めなくてはな。再会を派手に祝いたいところだが、世にも今の状況が全くわからぬ。生徒会室でレオが待っている。まずは奴から話を引き出すとしよ
う。Leo, I've heard that name somewhere before. According to Sakura, the student council room is on the second floor too. Let's head over quickly. Access to the main menu granted. You may access it via the triangle button. Oh, look at that. Let me see. Tsukimihara badge. Not equipped. And there you are. Bondage bridal gown. Yeah. What's your skill? No skill yet? Okay. We'll get it sooner or later. Can we read the notebook? No? Not a death note? Okay, we're getting out. Nope, wrong way. Search. Whoa, what am I searching for? There's a monthly schedule drawn on the blackboard, but naturally, nothing is filled in. Naturally. The writing on the blackboard has been erased. I wonder if this blackboard was being used at some point. Alright, nothing to search. Alright, let's see where the student council is. Oh, third year. Who are you, dude? You're a master, right? I'm just a regular NPC. I found myself in this school building. According to the AI from the infirmary, Sakura, I almost got deleted, but I escaped and made it all the way here. The far side of the moon imaginary number spaces, they have nothing to do with me. I'm an NPC that's just heading home. Despite all this, that won't change. I can go home whenever I want, but this sunset glows so nice. In the Holy Grail War, in the near side of the moon, you never see this. I'll stay a little longer. You, sir, have taste. Alright, definitely not here. I have to go on the other side. Wait, is that a door? Hold on, that can't be a door. That's a window. Yep. Man, these creaky wooden floors, man, it's annoying. Ah, here we go. Who are these two people behind them? The student council room differs from the other classrooms. With its lush carpeting, it gives off the feeling of a real conference room. In this greatly anachronistic wooden space was a boy in a black uniform, a young man dressed in a coat, and a young man donned in white armor. The boy in the black uniform is Leo. His uniform color may be different, but there's no way I could forget that he's my classmate. However, the other two I haven't met. I think. Yet also, I think I have. My foggy memory must mean that I was their acquaintance during the Holy Grail War.
あ、来た来た。はい、それじゃあ二人とも、せーの。おはようございます。
Huh?
あ、もう二人とも、 打ち合わせ通りやってください。朝の挨拶は元気よく快活に。やや脳の作りを疑われるほどバカっぽいほど学生らしい。と言ったでしょ。もう一度行きますからね。せーの。おはようございます。
グッドモーニング。
おはようございます。
Leo silently smiles, coercing me for something. Do I also have to give that embarrassing greeting? Did you eat something bad? Alright, let's do it. Good morning!
はい、大変結構でした。善と明るい学生にふさわしいテンションです。やっぱり僕の見込んだ通りの友人でした。バンカラに言うと、マブですね。
He said we're totes mabu.
ユリウス、つかぬことをお尋ねしますが、マブとは？
深い親愛を表す日本の専門用語だが、男と女につける場合で意味が異なる。まったく、どこでそんな言葉を。
I think I remember these two characters. It's been a while. They seem familiar. What did this just turn into? Leo and these two young men are playing out an entire skit. This classmate that I know, Leo, never had such a friendly disposition. I'm pretty sure.
その様子からすると、僕のことを覚えているようですね。では、悪ふざけはここまでに。ご安心を。僕はあなたの知っている通りの冷静沈着なレオですから。
Listen, I don't even remember you that well.
でも残念です。忘れているようなら、これを機にキャラ替えをしたかったのですが。
Should I point out how different he sounds from the old Leo when he says that?
では改めて、お待ちしていました。はじめまして。僕はレオナルド・ビスタリオ・ハーウェイ。今更自己紹介もどうかと思いますが、この校舎で顔を合わせるのは初めてですから。兄さん、ガウェイン。あなたたちも自己紹介を。
Oh, Gawain. Yeah, that's right. Forgot what the other one is, though.
ユリウスだ。今はレオのサポートに徹している。
Julius.
サーバント、ガウェインです。我が主は現在、年相応の無邪気さを発散しています。ですので、多少のわがままは多めに見ていただきますよう、皆さんの寛容さを切実に期待します。
The person who called himself Julius, judging by Leo's manner of speech, seems to be Leo's older brother. They don't look alike at all, but maybe they're half brothers. Julius seems to be a master, but I don't see a servant anywhere. I don't feel the presence of a servant nearby, nor the typical pressure of a master from Julius himself. Even if Julius' servant were to have the total disappearance skill, Julius himself wouldn't be able to hide his status. For some reason, he's a master who lost his servant. On the other hand, it's apparent that Gawain is Leo's servant. His class is Saber. Of the servants summoned in this Holy Grail War, he's at the top of the ranks. For some reason, that's the one thing I can recall exactly.
失礼します。校内の全スキャン完了しました。校舎にはもう未発見のマスターはいないようです。
The girl from the infirmary, Sakura, enters the room. Leo nods, saying, "Alright," then turns back to me. Now that's the Leo Bihari I remember. The strongest master accompanied by the strongest servant. There's no erasing the fact whether I remember the Holy Grail War or not.
状況から見て、彼女たちもどこかにいると思ったのですが、いないのでは諦めましょう。あなたに来てもらったのは他でもありません。この旧校舎。いえ、月の裏側からの脱出作戦に参加していただけないでしょうか。
A plan to escape from the far side of the moon? Wait a second. I can't keep up with all these rapid new developments. What happened to the school building swallowed by the black noise? Why have I lost my memory? Where are we? If I can't at least get these 3 points cleared up, then I can't make a decision.
おや、さくらから説明は受けていないのですね。では僕の口から説明をしても。
はい、お願いします。憶測ばかりなので、AI である私には説明することができなくて。
Oh, I didn't know this Sakura was an AI. I thought she was an actual person.
そうでした。AI は事実として判定された情報しかマスターに伝えられない。ムーンセルのかけた制限ですね。では、質問をどうぞ。
Very well. About the school swallowed by darkness. Yeah, let's go with that one for now. I asked about the school swallowed by darkness. Here's the scene I just saw Leo in. Leo, Shinji, and I were classmates. I explained how that after a sudden announcement, the people inside the school building were swallowed by a darkness and disappeared.
学校でクラスメート同士だった。それは予選の延長ですね。おかしいな。僕とは違う。うろ覚えではありますが、僕の場合は、聖杯戦争の途中で黒いスライムに襲われ、気がついたらここにいました。おそらく僕は、校舎が襲われる前に予選を突破して、あなたのいた校舎から抜け出したのでしょう。さくら、予選のシステムについて、僕の口から説明してもいいですか？
問題ないと思います。もうここはシステムの外ですし、予選を突破していますから。
では遠慮なく。聖杯戦争には予選と本戦がありました。地上から月にアクセスしたウィザードは、まず記憶を奪われ、偽りのパーソナルを与えられます。何の変哲もない西暦2000年頃の学生。それが僕らに与えられたロールでした。覚えはあるでしょ？
I see. That feeling of being suddenly abandoned by the world was due to me believing the role that the Moonstone imposed on me was my current occupation.
その役割に違和感を覚え、本来の自分を取り戻したウィザードだけがマスターとしてサーバントを獲得します。サーバントと契約している以上、予選は突破していなければおかしい。ですから、僕と同じように本戦で、あの黒いアンノウンに襲われたはずです。その記憶はないんですか？
No. I only remember the day-to-day of the preliminaries, the abyssal darkness, and my servant who kept calling out to me.
いいでしょうか、レオさん。レオさんはこちらに落ちてからすぐに目覚めましたけど、ずっと眠っていたから。昏睡状態の時、レオさんの言う黒いアンノウンにずっと魂を囚われていたことになります。ですから、長い悪夢に侵されているうちに、本戦での記憶を完全に消された、飲まれてしまったのではないでしょうか。彼が語った予選は、本当の予選ではなく、以前あった現実と夢が混ざり合った、捏造された予選の可能性が高いです。
Fabricated preliminaries. Then that Shinji and Leo were both just dreams? No, since each character's default configuration or personality was reproduced from my past memories, then was just the final sight of the school building being swallowed a dream? Even so, there was that fall at the end. The trail of that empty darkness was definitely no dream.
きっと、それが原因です。あなたは、聖杯戦争中に怪物に捕まって、今まで閉じ込められていた。夢の中で見た黒い空間は、あなたを飲み込んだ怪物の体内、みたいなものです。
Instead of a monster, that endlessly stretching space devoid of amusements? This is the electronic ocean. Maybe that's what it's like to be taken in as data by another being, but it's sounding increasingly repulsive. We were caught by a monster possessing that kind of darkness?
では、質問をどうぞ。
Alright, I want to know about my memory loss. My lost memory. I asked about why I've lost my memory.
それは、お前だけの話ではない。レオも、校舎にいる他のマスターたちも同じだ。
Awesome.
はい。僕たちは全員、聖杯戦争中の記憶を失っています。覚えているのは自分のサーバントと戦いの中で知り合った人々のデータだけ。例えば僕の場合、まだ負けていないことは断言できますが、何回戦まで進んでいたのかはよく思い出せない。また、自分でもどうかと思うぐらい関心があるのですが、その関心を持った理由を忘れています。
お恥ずかしい話ですが、私も同様です。おそらくあなたのサーバントもそうでしょう。マスターであるレオとの出来事は覚えていますが、それ以外のことは明確に思い出せない。
はい。マスターの皆さんは予選を突破した直後の1回戦序盤の精神記憶状態に戻ってしまったんです。それに加えて長い昏睡状態だったから。
I had a worse case of memory loss, more so than Leo and the others. So basically, I can't recall any sequence of events from the Holy Grail War or my background as a magus. It was obvious, but the truth of it still sent a chill down my spine. The fear that only I had lost my memories had died down, but nevertheless, not being able to recall who I used to be leaves me terribly uncomfortable.
兄さん、何か意見でも？
いや、特にはない。俺も記憶を思い起こしていたところだ。そういえば、この男はどんな窮地でもこんな態度だったなと。随分昔の出来事のようだ。
とにかく、僕らが記憶を失ったことと、この旧校舎にいることは関係があるはずです。不自然に消えた記憶は、不自然な状況を解析すれば戻るのが道理でしょう。では、質問をどうぞ。
I want to ask the last one about where we are. Where are we? Is this unfamiliar wooden school building a part of the Seraph?
セラフではありますが、かつて僕たちがいた領域ではありません。ここは月の裏側、聖杯戦争の外です。セラフは、ムーンセルが聖杯戦争を進めるために構築した仮想空間でした。ですがここは、ムーンセルの目が届かない、いわば法の死角です。ガウェイン、例のものを。
どうぞ、レオ。
こんなこともあろうかと、ワクテカ図面を用意しておきました。
レオ。ワクテカというのは、精神状態を表すスラングであって、図面の用語では。
ワクテカ図面です、兄さん。兄さんだってここの表記はプロポーショナル体よりゴシック体の方がクールだとか盛り上がってたじゃないですか。
あれは、わかりやすさの追求だ。ブリーフィングでは、時にスタイリッシュなものが好まれる。
なるほど。僕が言うのもなんですが、兄さんが指揮していたチームは14ばかりだったんですね。と、話を戻しましょう。この図解にあるように、現在僕らは月の裏側にいます。聖杯戦争は月の表側で行われているものです。つまり、
We fell from the near side to the far side. Actually, that unknown black noise dropped us over to the far side.
そう考えるのが自然でしょう。さくら、説明を。
はい。ですね。ここは、ムーンセルの裏側。本来なら、ムーンセルが使用しないと封印した情報倉庫なんです。ムーンセルは、光を記憶媒体にした物質に頼らない記録装置ですが、ここは、その光が入り乱れた高次元。惑星情報や虚数すらソースとして成立する世界の外です。ムーンセル中枢が光を閉じ込めている式典の檻なら、 ここは虚数でできた打点の庭。知性を持つ生命は決して入ってはいけない絶対禁断領域です。
まあ、もう僕たちが入っちゃってるんで、絶対も禁断もありませんけどね。
Leo lets out a cheerful ha ha ha. Next to him, Gawain and Julius wear grim expressions. However, seeing that they're deliberately not complaining means they've embraced Leo's sudden change in attitude. This is just my guess, but maybe Leo, now freed from his status, wants to live this kind of life as a student, or has always wanted to.
とにかく、そんな危険な領域で僕たちは目を覚ました。
私たち NPC も同様です。本戦でマスターの皆さんと一緒に飲み込まれ、生き残った者が後者に残されています。
The far side of the moon. This is the first I've heard of such space, but certainly the Holy Grail War is a journey from the surface of the moon to its center. Since the moon is circular, it wouldn't be strange for another stage to be behind the core. The question is probably whether we can leave here or not.
そうですね。この急行車は安全のようですが、それもいつまで安全なのか保証はない。加えて、校舎の外はあの暗い海です。僕たちでは触れた瞬間に消滅するでしょう。これで状況は理解できましたね。さて、そこで僕からの質問です。月の裏側、失われた記憶、謎の急行車、出口のない世界、鳥のこの状況で僕らがするべきことは何でしょうか？
Escape and return to the Holy Grail War? If there's no exit, then we stay here. I mean, if we're stuck somewhere, the goal is to get out, right? I mean, why would you want to stay? Then again, he seems the type that wants to live this life, right? Live in blissful ignorance, as they say. Alright, well, let's get out. It's obvious. No matter what circumstance we're in, we have to get back to the Holy Grail War. I have yet to recover anything. The memories of who I am, how I joined in this battle, the ideals I have for obtaining the Holy Grail. I'm still empty.
だろうな。聖杯戦争では敵同士であっても、この状況では手を組まざるを得ない。お前は、そういう男だ。
そうですね。それが一番正しい目的です。セーバーさんも、今の言葉を聞いたら喜びます。きっと。
期待以上の返答です。これで共同戦線の開始ですね。聖杯戦争に復帰するまで、いえ、月の裏側から脱出するまで、僕たちは仲間です。では改めて。
Okay, I'll take it.
では改めて。レオビー・ハーウェイの名のもとに、ここに、つくみはら生徒会の発足を宣言します。
His declaration was filled with strong determination. I'm not so sure about the name, but under this commander, we can overcome any hardship. He's enough to inspire our hope of such.
しかし、まず第一の問題があります。これをクリアできなければ、脱出プランを練ることすら不可能でしょう。誠に言いづらいのですが、人数が足りないのです。会長の僕、秘書の兄さん、ジーヤのガウェイン、そしてショムしかいないではありませんか。
Suddenly I'm on general affairs. Great.
これでは僕が夢見た生徒会とは呼べない。いや、呼んでいいはずがない。
I think you need to get your priorities in order, Leo.
生徒会というのはもっと華やかで、青春の匂いで満ちていて、トラブルが多発するものなのです。
その通りです、我が君。どのような品種であれ、花が増えるのは良いことかと。
そういうことですので、生徒会メンバーを見繕ってきてください。少なくとも副会長と書記の2人は必須です。
Wow, okay, sure.
校舎には僕たちと同じ境遇のマスターが何人かいますから、有能そうな人を 片っ端からスカウトしてきてください。
The talk ends there. Leo's first order is to recruit. He says I need to help launch the student council by finding other masters in the school building, then persuading them to join. Is this really a good idea, Leo? Alright, well, that's our goal, Alright. I'll be assisting everyone from here on out, specifically as an OS that executes and supports President Leo's operations. Currently, I'm using Root to also serve as the main CPU that makes up the old school building. Thus, regretfully, I have the infirmary closed.
バッチリです。
In case of an emergency, I'll open the infirmary right back up if anyone needs it, so please don't worry. Alright, so that's probably why no one else saw her earlier on when she was on the floor in the school entrance. Because she's an NPC. Alright, let's talk to some people. Huh, you're all humans. The surviving masters? Hey, you're pretty lucky. Good for you. Welcome to the worst hell imaginable. This is the retro old school building. A prison with no fun whatsoever. You must already know by now, being a master here means nothing. You and I are both prisoners. I'm a normal NPC, Galco. Nice to meet you. I was attacked by the black noise, ran around, and ended up here. Well, I'll let the management NPC split the small stuff. We should just hang out, you know? Alright, what's the thing? Oh wait, give it a minute. And there you go. Invite surrounding masters to join the student council. For to invite. Alright, who are you people? This girl has her eyes on Leo. I warned her that she doesn't know what she's getting into, but she has a stubborn mentality. I was paired with this girl in the Holy Grail War, but who would have guessed that she was the type to prioritize love so much? What's this? Restroom. Inside, it splits off into men's and women's sides. Oh. It doesn't seem like anyone's using this room. There's no sign of anyone being inside. Alright. Who are the other masters? City Council. I turned on the faucet and water came out. I washed my hands. The cold water feels nice. Excellent. Okay. Okay, we went there. Oh. Is that Shinji?
Huh? お前よかった。ようやく話がわかるやつが出てきたよ。
Well, I guess he's gonna be one of the people I recruit. As soon as he sees me, Shinji's face starts to glow. He's barely said anything yet, but just from his gestures, I could tell that he's the same Shinji Mato I saw in the previous school building. Even if that previous school building was a dream I had, the actors in that dream were projections of those that I had met in the real preliminaries. It's safe to say that this Shinji has the same personality as I remember.
で、君もあれかい？気がついたらこの校舎にいた口だろ？なあ、出口らしきものを見なかったか？
I answered Shinji's question with a shake of my head. I explained that I had just woken up in this old school building, so I had yet to see an exit.
眠っていた？どこで？は？保健室だって？へえ、そんなところあったんだ。ま、こっちに来た途端寝込むとか、ボンクラなお前らしいけど、期待を外さない三流ぶりだね。
Do I really have to recruit this guy? Shinji talks the same way he usually does. I know he's saying rude things, but I don't feel any animosity towards him. It looks like I've gotten too used to his elitism and self-consciousness from my dream. Also, Shinji really is brilliant, despite how he looks. Just like Leo asked of me, let's try scouting him for the student council.
はあ？生徒会？ここから脱出するために協力してチームを組む？
I almost hope he says no.
はっ！お断りだね。生徒会なんてくだらないよ。みんな仲良くで脱出するなら勝手にやってれば？
Thank goodness.
僕は天才だからね。凡人たちとは組まないのさ。誰の手も借りないよ。
Perfect.
だいたい、レオがいたってのも初耳だ。僕、あいつ嫌いなんだよね。余裕しゃくしゃくで偉そうだし。レオがいなくなって、 僕が会長だって言うなら考えてやるよ。それまで近寄らないでくれる？
He ended up rejecting me. But just what does Shinji think he's gonna do all on his own? I know he's not great at making friends, but I don't think it's smart to act tough in a situation like this.
ご心配どうも。いらないお世話だよ。いつだって僕は一人だしね。ゲームはソロプレイが一番さ。
Not always, good sir.
それよりさ、聖杯戦争のことを覚えているのかい？
I answered by saying that I can't recall anything. I feel like I made it through several rounds with my servant, but so long as I don't know who or how I fought, I have nothing to tell Shinji. The only real feeling I have left is the firm bond I have with Saber.
あ？サーバント？お前、サーバント連れているのか？
Obviously, being a master and all, I reply. Shinji's astonishment was closer to fear than confusion. I asked about Shinji's servant and...
いないよ。どうも。ここに来るときにはぐれたみたいだ。ま、聖杯戦争に戻ればすぐ帰ってくるさ。そうだ。早くここから抜け出して聖杯戦争に戻らないと。マスターがいないんだ。バカなりにあの女も心細いだろうし。それに、聖杯戦争は続行中だろうしね。7日以内に決戦場に行かないと不戦敗で負けになっちゃうの知ってるだろ？
A 7-day period, a final battlefield, a loss by absence. When I heard that, I remembered it too. The Holy Grail War is a tournament with 7 rounds. First, an opponent is decided for you. After 7 days of preparation, you go to the final battlefield and fight the enemy master. Those are the rules. Naturally, losing this fight means elimination. Not reaching the final battlefield is also defeat. And the loser gets...
負けたら死ぬっていうやつだろ？バカらしい。いざとなったらログアウトすればいいだけの話さ。古臭い脅し文句だよ。
Sure, that could be how the final selection of the Holy Grail War is. Worst comes to worst, you can just drop your connection and return to your body on Earth. However, they say that not a single Magus who went up the moon has ever returned from that cyberspace. And the real problem is that we're in this school building, unable to get out.
何暗い顔してんだよ。この校舎だけ地上と回線が繋がっていないだけだろ。このストラクチャから別の領域に出ればすぐに回線も戻る。そうに決まってる。なーに、ムーンセルは神の頭脳なんだろ。ならすぐに助けをよこすさ。なぜって？ここに最大の優勝候補である僕がいるんだからね。運営側がスターを放っておくはずがないだろ。
Alright, well, thank goodness you refused. I don't want to deal with you. Ah, you again. Not going to head home? I'm going to enjoy myself for a little while longer here. I could go home anytime, but it's fine, right? You do your thing, dude. What the hell? Who? Hold on a second. A lot of people here. You're a master, right? Huh. So it really was just us management NPCs that got dragged into this. Losing a master here would impede the Holy Grail War. I ask that you act calmly. Who's this dude?
ねえ、どいつもこいつもふぬけた NPC のような面をしよって、まともなマスターはどこに消えた？
Yeah, I definitely don't know this guy.
小生のようなマスラオはこの世界に嫌われたと見える。おお、まさに大根絶！LMS 債務 LMS 債務、我は求め訴えたり、神仏よ、我に観南真空を与えたまえ。具体的に言うと地に飢えた修羅を、あるいはより地に飢えた修羅を、ダメならもっと地に飢えた修羅を。とにかく殴りがいのある好敵手。このままでは文字癒されすぎて骨抜きになってしまいます。
I desperately try to remember. The person making a racket before me is clearly a master. If this guy were an NPC, I would be complaining to his maker. But I just can't remember his name. Yeah, I've seen him before. I may have never actually talked or fought him.
Hmm? 貴様、マスターだな。そのサーバントの気配、間違いない。
And now he's noticed me. If I keep ignoring him, it seems like he'll just follow me around. So let's just answer honestly.
やはりそうか。見たところなかなかの面構え。まさに地獄にキューピッドであるな。小生の名はガトー文字。あらゆる神学を走破し、あらゆる真理に至ったスーパー愚道僧である。とは言っても、ここではお主と同じ。共に戦い、共に競い合う一界のマスターよ。まあ、サーバントはもういないのだが。
No servant. Is that even possible in the Holy Grail War? No servant means you were defeated. And being defeated means...
いや、それがな、我が神は正直ないわと信託を残して立ち去られたのだ。原始黄金の女神は立ち姿すらワイルデンであった。ちなみにワイルドとゴールデンをつなげてみた。その後、気がつけばこの桃色校舎にポツンと一人、退屈と破壊衝動を持て余しておったのだ。
He's pretty much in the same boat as Leo and I. Gato, he seems like a pain in the neck, but right now we need all the help we can get. I'll try inviting him to join the student council.
ほう、マスターたちによる脱出計画とな。お主ら、ここから出る気だったのか。
Of course, I immediately reply. We're trapped here. Obviously, we're going to think about getting out of here as soon as possible.
小生は脱出する気はなかったぞ。小僧、ソモさん。
Somo-san.
切羽と答え。ソモさんは質問するぞという意味だ。切羽はかかってこいという意志だ。それはそれとしてだ。小僧、お主はここがどう見える？
I think it's an antiquated school building, dyed in the evening glow in a complete contrast to the original school building.
それだけであろう。小生は以前の校舎よりこちらの方が好きだぞ。日は沈みかけ、空には桜が舞い、屋上でも桜が舞い、校庭では桜が舞う。桜しか舞っていないな。しかし危険な場所は一つもない。外は人外魔境のようだが、この校舎は良き思いで満ちている。しかも時間の概念すらない。何時間過ごそうと日にちが経たないのなら、ここは桃源郷か竜宮城であろうよ。
I'm surprised. That's one way to look at it. Like Gato says, this school building is safe for the time being. Even if this is the far side of the moon, detached from the normal world, there might be no danger in staying here.
小生は修行の場を選ばん。むしろ新天地は心を躍る。ここで修練を積むのもまたよしだ。
I see. So I guess that's why he's been spewing nothing but nonsense so far. Gato doesn't seem like he wants to escape. I don't expect him to join the student council then. I'll go look for someone else who's capable.
いや、参加するぞ、生徒会。これは聖杯戦争ではないのだろう。では、助けを請われて断るは部門の恥。
Hey, didn't he say before that he was a monk?
来航のようなツッコミ、グラッチ。急すれば通ず、まさにプロビデンス。照れるな、照れるな。荷物をまとめ次第、そちらに合流するゆえ。では、小生の活躍に乞うご期待。
And he's gone. For now, I got one person to cooperate. Alright. 1 of 4. 3 more to go. He's an interesting character. I don't think I met him before. Then again, it's been ages since I last played Fate Extra, so who's to say? You. I'll talk to you later. This is the faculty room, but the locked door won't budge at all. I'll give up on trying to get in. Bathroom. Oh, this doesn't look like a classroom, but it seems accessible. Since it's not locked, I'll go in since I'm already looking around. Of course.
ほうほう。1970年に神秘学の値崩れ、オーバーカウント1999が発生と。オイルショックみたいなもんすかね。これで魔術師は軒並み近代化することになったっすか。ま、僕には関係ない話っすけど。それにしても、この快適さはどうだ。校舎のデッドスペースを利用して、衣食住すべてタダときた。どんな状況でも引きこもれるスキルこそ最強。ジナコさんはもうここから出ないっすよ。
Someone was in the janitor's closet. Wrapped up in a futon like a snail, this girl indulging herself in idleness, laziness, and flab is... Yeah, Junako Karigiri. She's the slob of a woman that occupied the equipment storage in the previous school building.
なんか風通しが良くなったような。なんかすごい一体感を感じるっす。吹いてきてる。確実に着実にジナコさんの方に。中途半端にしよう。とにかくとことん引きこもってやろうじゃん。そんな覚悟で振り返る。と。ギャース！なんすかあんた、人のサンクチュアリに土足で踏み込むとか訴えるっすよ。
Junako scrambles to her feet and hits me with an extremely fierce tackle.
ロック超厳重な鍵をかけて僕のターンエンド。もう誰もジナコさんの姿は見えないっす。
Shoot, she blindsided me. She went and locked the janitor's closet door. It's not budging. I feel like there's several layers of locks on the inside.
つーか誰っすかあんた。新聞と課金とお説教はたくさんっす。永遠に訪れないおとといに来てください。
What a way to reject someone. Though I feel awkward now after all that. I still have my orders from Leo. I don't think she's an NPC. That means she's a master. She's trapped here with us, so I have to ask her to join the student council.
生徒会？ここから出る？ここから出る。
Nah, she can't handle that right now.
結構っす。僕ここから出たくないし、勝手にやってろって感じ？だいたいレオってあの金髪お子様でしょ？あいつ苦手っす。リアル天才とかマジ目がつぶれる。妬みそねみでつらつらとスレを回されたくなかったらジナコさんには関わるなと警告しておいてくれっす。ああ、でもあんたは別っすよ。同じ凡人として癒されるっていうか。僕の気のせいかもしれないけど、もしかして以前どこかで会ってないっすか？
Yeah, in another realm, apparently. I don't have any concrete proof, but I answered by saying we met before. I don't know how many events in that other school building actually happened, but I recognize Junako's face. If that actually did happen, then we should be acquainted.
やっぱりそうっすか。オカルトっすね。君に免じて完全無視はやめる方向で。生徒会には出ないけど、生徒会室はストリームで監視しとくっすよ。嵐コメントは任せろっす。もちろん見てるだけっすから、ジナコさんに意見とか求めないように。基本僕はウォッチャーっすからね。
Just for that, I'm gonna start asking. She won't leave the room, but she'll monitor what happens in the student council room. I guess that's what she means. I don't know how I feel about being watched, but being able to share information is a plus. It saves us the trouble of explaining everything. Yet, I feel that leaving her all alone in this unfamiliar school building is dangerous.
奏者よ、諦めよ。この扉は見た目より重く、厚く、何より面倒だ。せっかくのそなたの気遣いも届かないのでは話にならん。そして、世はあのような醜悪な肉は好まぬ。腐ることで美しいものならばよいが、磨けば光るものを腐らせるのは愚者の贅沢。大体、大敗日を見たいのなら、世とマイルームに引きこもればよい。
I forgot that this Saber is very forward.
そなたとなら、たとえ千日愛にただれようと、世は恐れぬからな。むしろかかってくるがよい。
Very bold. Saber's right. I'll quit trying to convince her and just go search for the other masters. Alright everyone, this seems like a good stopping point for now. If anything, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. If anything else, we're going to continue on our search to recruit the other 3 members of the student council. Actually, I only have 1 more. Wow. How did I get them all that fast? Alright, well, if anything guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you again.